Hey y'all, Danny here. Call me what you want as long as it's respectful. I haven't said that in a while. I'm just gonna jump right in. I just did a short video on that Tickety Talk platform, and the video wasn't that great. It not the video, but the messages wasn't that great. The messages was about separation and divorce and um anger and confusion. So you could go over there and look at it. I don't know what I think I go by Karen for Alex or Karen Alexander. I don't know. You can find me. Um so I came over here to do a long video that was like 2 hours ago. So I'm just going to dive right in. I haven't wrote down. Look at that. I wrote all of this down. I haven't wrote messages down in a long time. I'm talking about a long time. So I feel like spirit just wants to burst out. I think spirit wants you to really listen. There's something that you need to really listen to. Um and it could be this video, I don't know. And I'm getting energy, I asked spirit, I asked my guardian angel to come in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My ancestors, everybody to come in so you can open my chakras so I could get accurate messages. I ask you to do that for the people too. Please open their chakras, open their crown so they can really hear me and so that they could get these accurate messages as well. Um I'm getting I'm seeing like, I'm from New York, so I'm seeing like one of those, like the street signs, like Davy Ave. I don't know if that anybody lives on Davy, Davie, Davy Avenue or something Ave. They're showing me a green street sign, and it's like Ave, 57th Ave, Davy Ave, Marcy Ave, something like Ave. Anyway, starting from the top, I got betrayal. These are just words that this is just words that spirit was giving me. Betrayal, commentary. You know how somebody like, tonight's video is about, so commentary. I don't know if somebody does a lot of commentary. Or they're giving me if like someone likes to tell the ending of a movie, or if it's, if two people watching a movie and somebody is like tells the rest of it or tells what happens next. That's like commentary. I hate that. um Sometimes I don't mind it, sometimes I don't mind, but sometimes, like, it depends on the show or the movie that I want to see, and if somebody's blabbing what's up next, that gets on my nerves. So if you know someone who's like that, or if you're like this, then these messages are for you. um Sticking, the next thing I wrote down was sticking by your word, 7 of Wands. So I feel like someone is either saying that like you gonna stick by your word, or someone saying like I stick by my word. Well, my word is bond, something like that, like something. But I wasn't getting that energy. I was getting the energy of like, you said you was gonna do this and you ain't do it. Like something about like, you talk a lot of shit but I don't see no action behind it. Something like that. Now they're giving me something about travel or moving. That could be two separate messages. Somebody could be traveling and somebody could be thinking of moving. I feel like spirit is saying go. You need to go. You need to get out of sticky energy, get out of that environment that something's old, something is worn out. You are on a new timeline, and I did write that down. That was down here, so I'm gonna say that twice. Um, Something about the moon phase. If you are a tarotist, an astrologer, a divination person, and you follow the moon phase, these messages are for you, and continue to do that. Continue to watch this moon and these energies, not the moon per se, but the energies, you know what I mean. um They gave me the number 18. So right now they're giving me the month April. So that could be April 18th, but that could be February 18th. Or your number could just be 18. Um, what did I get? Somebody could be leasing a new car, or needs a new car, or is leasing a new car, or needs to lease a new car. Tragedy or tragic moment. Somebody, I felt when I got that energy of tragedy, could have been somebody, could have been in a car accident, God forbid. God forbid, I'm not putting that energy out there, spirit. But this is what they did give me. Like, somebody could be talking about like a tragic moment, like, and I feel like it could have been a car accident, some type of tragedy that happened, and then next to it I put the tower, like a tower. So this could be something coming up. So just be aware of what your car is doing, be aware of your surroundings, just be aware, you know what I'm saying. Memories, 6 of cups or 5 of cups. um Memories could be anything, y'all. Memories could be from 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I got this little do rag on, y'all. So if you see me messing with it all the time, it's just I can't get it together. I like it, I just can't get it together. Um, so memories. This could be about you talking about your kids, how when they was younger, how they grown up, blah blah blah. And then the 5 of cups is about regret, thinking about whatever happened in the past that didn't serve you, or thinking about it. Get that off your brain. You don't need no advice there. Stop. You know what I mean? Um, Spirit is saying taking the next step. That's what I wrote down. So it's like you started something, but now it's time for you to take that next step. Pregnancy. There could be. We may get the Empress card when I do tarot. Um, mhm. About your bag. They're saying like a lot of people, group of y'all, is like you focused on your money, entrepreneur, regular work, seeing how you could drop ship and product and blah blah blah. Right next to that, I wrote, "Be careful, the universe is watching." And the reason I wrote that is because I'm all for somebody trying to get their money. I'm all for someone trying to get the bag. I'm all for someone trying to climb a ladder. But it's all about what your intention, how you doing it. You know what I mean? So just remember that the universe sees everything. They feel everything. They know what you're thinking. So if it feels like you're being greedy, you know what I mean? And now they're giving me like 5 of swords. 5 of swords is like throwing somebody under the bus for your better good. So my thing is, watch yourselves, because the universe is karma will come and bite you in the ass. All right, that's number one. Number two is, if the universe is looking at you and you are giving off the energy of I want, and not being grateful for what you have, then it's gonna backfire on you. So you could go for the bag all you want, but it's all about your intention. Are you helping anybody else on your climb up to success? Are you helping anybody else? You know what I mean? In your time of stagnancy, are you helping anybody else? You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta think that way. Because then you'll get a bigger bag. And you shouldn't be thinking that way, but it's like the 6 of Pentacles. Give and receive. The universe is here to give you anything you want. But you have to give them. You have to give them meditation. You have to help someone else. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get off of that, because I don't know, I could go forever with that. Spirit gave me Tampa, so that's Florida. You could be from Florida, or need to go to Florida, or want to go to Florida. I did talk about somebody traveling. A lot of seers are watching, so I feel like this video, there's going to be a lot of psychic mediums, seers, astrologers, people who are actively using these gifts. So these messages are for you, even if they're not all for you. Something in here is for you. So if you are a seer, and if you are helping the planet, it's time for you to take your next step. Your next step could be astroplaning. Your next step could be raising your prices. Your next step could be giving somebody a reading for free because they need it. You know what I'm saying? Your next step. What is your next step? And now it's time. You have jumped timelines. It is time for you to start transitioning. You know, even though the timeline has already jumped for you. I'm telling you, y'all, somebody or a group of you this week, you're going to wake up feeling totally different. More inspired, you see how I'm doing it? It's more of like a go-getter energy I'm feeling. Like, you're going to wake up this week feeling, and so don't let that energy die. Hold on to that and move with it. Okay. What should I say? I heard somebody saying, like, what am I going to tell them? What should I say? Like, what do I say? So Spirit wrote in parentheses, tell the truth. Okay, so if there's someone out there that needs to tell the truth, this is your time. Because if not, it will backfire on you. The universe is watching. Tell the truth. Now, if this is somebody else who just don't know what to talk about or to say, talk from your heart. Say what you feel. You know what I mean? Even if you got to write it down first, then do that. You know what I mean? You have jumped timelines. I already said that. Not everyone can go. Oh, so you've jumped timelines and things are about to change for y'all. This is a group of you. This is for all of you. I'm telling you, when you wake up and feel different that next day, or it could be tomorrow, it could be 2 days from now, but when you wake up and you feel like I'm different, I'm different, that means certain people are going to be dropped out of your life. Not everybody could go with you. And you got to understand that. Trust me, Source knows what he's doing. The universe knows what he's doing. And whoever believes in God, God knows what he's doing. Run with it. Go with that energy, okay? Okay, you are a different person now. Eliminate meat. Somebody needs to like take meat out their diet. I wish I could do that. I can't do that. I can do it if I wanted to. I don't eat pork, and I try to eat as less beef as possible. But somebody needs to eliminate the meat in their diet. Then I wrote down pressure. So somebody could be getting like headaches or pressure somewhere, feeling pressure somewhere in their face, like tooth area, ear, head, some type of pressure, chest could be. Then I wrote down ringing of the ears. A lot of people, their ears are ringing like crazy. Lucid dreaming, I already talked about it. Maybe it's time for you to set that intention before bed. Light a candle, meditate 5 to 10 minutes or however you can. But your intention should be, I want to lucid dream. I want to vivid dream. I want to, what's the other one? Astro project. Thank you so much for letting me astro project. You know what I'm saying? You need to set the intention first. And then the last thing I wrote down, new car was one of the last things. Then I wrote like Chinese food people are eating tonight. Whenever you see this video, Chinese food or pizza. Okay. Ooh, let's start with, and I did when I was on that other platform, I did the singles and relationship oracle deck, which is what's blocking you deck. So I'm going to just continue with that deck. All right. I'm never prepared. I'm never prepared. I like to have my decks. I like to intuitively pick my decks out. But when the messages start, somebody could stutter. I feel like somebody could stutter. And if you don't stutter, I feel like something is lagging. Something is lagging. Something is lagging. Somebody maybe is like a psychic, and maybe they do tarot readings too. And maybe like some messages are not coming through. Something is, I feel like a blockage. I feel like there is a blockage somewhere. Watch what you eating. So that's the first thing you could do. Get good sleep. And I know it's easier said than done. My sleep has been horrible these days. Horrible. You know what I mean? So I get it, but you just got to take notes of it and do the best you can. You know what I mean? And again, set the attention of, I want to go to sleep. It hasn't been good for me. Spirit, please make my sleep better. Spray your pillow with lavender, put lavender under your pillow, light a lavender candle. You know what I mean? I do melatonin, and I don't do it every night. I don't like it because I don't like how it makes me feel when I wake up. But when I feel like I can't sleep at all, I take it. I do what I have to do. I do what I have to do. Spirit, talk to me. Talk to the collective. What all of these messages, what do they need? Thank you. Can I get 2 more, please? Thank you. One more, please. That's another thing. Sometimes we got to slow down. If you a tarotist, it doesn't even matter. If you do tarot, you do any type of divination. Even if you don't do divination. Say if you don't. If you just my friend from the hood. Sometimes you got to sit. You got to straighten your back. And you got to take a good breath. Your exhale should be longer than your inhale. And sometimes you got to do that to calm your nervous system down. And when you calm your nervous system down, your mind can get right. Being guarded and incomplete. Those are the first 2 cards that came out. Can I get one more? Thank you. Too busy. Being guarded, incomplete, and too busy. Something's going on. I do feel like it's just I do feel like it's the universe breaking you down. You know what I mean? I do feel like a lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us have jumped timelines. That new car you dreaming about, it's yours already. I was about to say it's coming your way. It's yours already. See how I'm claiming that for you? Now you need to claim it. It's yours already. Okay? Somebody feels incomplete. And that could be due with a relationship. What does it say? You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Yes. Yes, Spirit. This is what I be telling people. You want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship for some of you. But you not whole on your own. Okay, so please, 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 please. I'm getting a name that starts with a T, and I feel like it's for a male. It's not coming though all the way, and I feel like it. I don't know. It could be a Tony. It could be a regular name: Trayvon, Tony, Todd. I don't know. It starts with a T. Too busy. You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. Well, if you single and if you feel incomplete and you single, how they gonna find you if you busy? I feel it's because you're guarded, being guarded. I feel like there's hurt. There has been hurt. I feel like some of you are just not ready, and that's fine too. That's fine too. Excuses. I feel like there's a lot of excuses out there. I feel like there's a lot of excuses happening right now with people. Judgment. This came out when I did that Tickety Talk platform. I talked about judgment. I feel like people feel like they're going to be judged. I feel like people, there's a group of y'all, whoever's watching, you feel like people are judging you. And that's okay. I'm like that too. I feel like people judge me all the time because I'm weird as fuck. But my thing is, what can we do about that? When someone places judgment on you, right? And they go, oh, she weird. Oh, she look funny. Oh, she laughing and giggling with that person over there too much. Oh, she the op. Like, oh, her do-rag don't look good. Like, so, those are words. Like, so fucking what? The main person, God don't judge nobody. God loves everybody. At least my God does. You know what I mean? But that's the only person you should be worried about judging you. You know what I mean? These other motherfuckers, they should not matter. Especially if they don't know what they talking about. If you know the truth, that's all that matters. Stop worrying about judgment. Now, the second thing I want to say about that is you are judging you. That's you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, I fool around with all different type of people who judge me every day. And if you watching this, you know who I'm talking about. But I'm saying, like, people are going to judge, but the real judgment comes from you. So when you think these people are judging you and you acting all crazy and weird, that's you judging you. You need to stop that. You have to love you. Weird and all. Okay? And I'm going to leave that there. Whew. And I do feel like somebody got too many hands in the pot. And I'm getting that off this card. See all them hands? I feel like somebody's got too many ideas, too many things going on. You trying this, you trying that. Stick to one thing. One more, Spirit, please. One more. What we got? What we on the clock? 21 minutes. I'm getting like a Jason or a name with a J. Because when it first came through, I couldn't pronounce it. Just like that T name. Just like that T name. So I'm getting a name with a J. And I'm wondering if it could be a G. But I am getting also a Jason. Indecision. You don't know what to do. And that same thing. On that tickety talk, I said the same thing. You are afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. You know what I mean? And sometimes I want to say this message is for me too. Like I'm kind of in the same space when it comes to all these platforms because I'm scared to fail. You know what I mean? But I tell people all the time, how will you learn if you don't fail? You understand what I mean? It's time for all of us to stop being so hard on ourselves. It's time for all of us to understand that it's okay to fail because it's not really a failing lesson. It's a learning lesson. Now, if you fail and let that shit keep you down, then that's on you. You know what I mean? But if you fail and you get up and dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. Try again. I'm not a singer. Sometimes I am, then I don't. But you know what I mean. Your name could be Aaliyah. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. So yeah, if you trying to date or if you trying to see if you want to date and people are talking to you, but you like, oh, that's not my type or I say get to know a person. It won't kill you to talk to somebody on the phone. You know what I mean? It won't. Anything else out of here, Spirit, you want the collective to know? Too much work. That's just like too busy. Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. I don't know why I got Aries right off this card right after I finished reading that. Sometimes Aries, I'm not saying all Aries, so don't shoot the messenger. And this is just my opinion. Like Aries like to straddle the fence sometimes. You Aries people, y'all like to like, you my friend and you my friend. I don't got nothing. I'm out of it. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes Aquariuses do that too. You know what I mean? Just throwing it out there. Not everybody, but some of y'all. Anxiety. Some of y'all are dealing with really bad anxiety. I used to deal with anxiety. I still deal with anxiety. I don't claim it. I don't say my anxiety. I don't claim it. I fight it. Every time I feel like it's coming up, I push it down. I meditate. I have anxiety medicine. I don't take the medicine, but when I feel like I need it, that's when I take it. You know what I'm saying? But instead, I meditate. You know what I'm saying? I trust in my savior. You know what I'm saying? I trust in my God, y'all. You know, you need more prayer. You need to know how to woosah. You need to, and people's like, oh, meditation doesn't work for me. How do you know that? There's so many forms of meditation. How do you washing dishes? You can meditate. Listening to your favorite song, you can meditate. Walking in a park, you can meditate. You can meditate while you falling asleep. Meditation is just not thinking. Just closing your eyes and not thinking and seeing where your conscious mind takes you. Okay, so don't let nobody else give you anxiety, though. I'm feeling that right now of this energy, like somebody gives you anxiety. Don't let that happen. Don't let nobody press your energy like that. Don't let nobody press you like that. Don't let nobody press you so much where you need to just block and delete them. You know what I'm saying? And you, or stop talking to them, or they need to be out of your energy if they cause you anxiety. Nothing should cause you anxiety like that. Losing yourself. A lot of people are losing their self. You're losing yourself to this world, to this 3D world. You're watching too much TV. I understand there's a lot of shit going on in the world. I get it. I'm not putting that. I'm not making less of that. But don't lose yourself to other people's energy, to worldly energy. You got to take care of yourself, okay? What does this card say? It says you feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. So earlier on that other platform, I think I was talking about being like clingy. So don't lose yourself in someone else. Don't lose yourself in someone else. Lose yourself in your authentic self, in who you are, who you're becoming, okay? I feel like at this grown age, there's two people out there that's just not compatible no more. You maybe you was 10 years ago, but I feel like there's two people out there that you're just not compatible no more, and that's okay. Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck. It says insecurities. Let me close this because it's cold. Insecurities. I was getting this all day. All day. All day. Insecurities. And we all have it. Before you like, I don't got no. Yes, you do. We all have insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. And I'm talking about the relationship within you. Just work on you. Okay. Changing them. Oh no, we not doing that. Let me get some tarot out. Spirit, what we on? 27 minutes, about to be 28 minutes on the clock. Spirit, what do you want the thank you. Two more, please. I really felt like this was about to turn into like some type of relationship reading. No. We not doing that. You know, you come to this channel, I'm all about self-growth. I'm all about you. We could talk a little bit here and there about lies, deceit, commitment, being too busy, excuses, clingy, losing yourself. We could talk all about that. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to turn this into a relationship reading. We not. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about looking closely at what you want to do. What do you want to do? I cannot say that from here. I know y'all come to tarot. Not only me, y'all look at tarot because y'all looking for the answer. You're never going to get an answer from a card. Okay? You're going to get guidance. You're going to get follow through. You know, you'll get advice. You know what I mean? But you're never going to get like the answer. You hold the answer. You hold the key. Okay? Y'all know I'm in North Carolina. I'm in Raleigh. But right now they just now said something about Charlotte. So you might know somebody in Charlotte or something like that, or going to Charlotte, want to move to Charlotte. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know I be messing with my do-rag. We got the death card. Yes, because y'all, everyone's jumping to new timelines. No one's on the 3D planet no more. Now, there may be a couple of y'all stuck there, but my people, if you know, then you know. You are either moving very quickly towards the 5D or you on the 5D. Like your timelines has changed. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is about, this is what they saying. Seven of Pentacles is about really observing and looking at this new you, the death card, observing what you want to do. Or do you want to stay in a job for another 10 years where you're unhappy? Do you want to stay in a relationship another 10 years while you unhappy? Like, nah. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. To my friend Bunchy, if you watching this, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I love you. Sending lots of loves and hugs from me and Alex from here. What we got next? What's next? A lot of people are in like I do feel like you're in a healing. You're healing. I do feel like you're healing, and I feel like maybe some of you don't realize that, but you are healing. You're in a healing journey. I feel like your 2027 is not going to look like your 2025. I feel like 2026 is a reboot. It's a preparation. It's a get better. It's a healing thing for this year for y'all. You know, I feel like your 2027 is not going to look like this. We got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a great card. The Three of Wands is about fire being lit under your ass. Like, okay, I finally know what the fuck I want to do. I finally know that I have to keep a 9 to 5, but I want to do this on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to do it. And the Three of Wands is the universe saying yes to you. But you are contemplating. You're standing at the doorway. You see her? You're just standing there. And I feel by looking out is overwhelming you. So what would I do? What I'm going to tell you to do is take baby steps. Stop looking at the big, vast, like, ooh, child. Sometimes I don't want to hear myself talk. Say if you wanted to create your own head wraps, right? But you look at it and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Like, how do I sell it? I'm not a seller, blah, 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 blah. The first thing to do is to go get regular head wraps, regular from the store. That's what I do. Regular. This is a regular head wrap. I think it costs like $7. And it got a little thing on top. And then I take extra material and I do my own design up here. Start small. Just do that. Do 5 of them and send them to your friends and see what your friends like. And my friend it's crazy I said that because my friend loves, Pasky, your sister loves my head wraps. Yo, I'm about to make you one and I'm going to send it to you. I promise you. Now, I can't do that overnight, but I promise you before February is over, I'm going to send you a head wrap. And then you get their opinion. You just get their opinion. Okay? The next step would be looking in bulk for these particular head wraps. Not for this, just for the head wrap. Look for who sell. Go on Etsy. Go on wherever they sell bulk head wraps. You could just type that in Google and see bulk, $18 for 27 head wraps. And then you go to the next one and you compare the prices. And you do that on your days off. Like step by step, y'all. Like you just gotta do step by step. I talk a good game, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm looking at these 3 cards, the 7 of Pentacles with the Death card with the 3 of Wands. Spirit is saying you are moving into a new you. You are moving things all around because that old you is dead and the door is open for whatever you want to do. That's what it's saying. What else, Spirit? Someone feels like they are down. This is the 6 of Wands. Oh no, no, no! I had it. I had the whole deck in reverse. But you know what? I feel like someone. I do feel like someone feels like they can't do this. These three cards, the Seven of Pentacles, the Death card, the Three of Wands, moving into a new timeline, moving into a new you, starting your own business, losing weight, buying a new car, moving into a new house, getting rid of anybody who doesn't serve you, even if that's a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever. I feel like with this in reverse, that means you feel like you cannot do it. You feel like stuck. You feel like not seen, not heard. Because the Six of Wands upright is about being in the spotlight. The Six of Wands is about finally, I did it. I did it. That's what the Six of Wands is. The Six of Wands is victory. But when it comes in reverse, I feel like someone let you down. Someone let you down, or you let yourself down. I'm getting like Gloria, the name Gloria or Glow. And I want to tell some of you, and see, the deck is upright. The deck is upright, right? And the Ten of Swords came out in reverse. The Ten of Swords is like the Death card. The Ten of Swords is like, I'm not ready to move on. Somebody's not ready to move on. Somebody's not ready to move on. I'm getting like living in the shadows of something. I don't know about that, but that's what I just got. Anything else? I'm getting the name Sheena. Sheena. And that could be short for like Tashina, Dashina, some type of Sheena. Four of Cups. Again, not being grateful. Daydreaming. I feel like people are getting visions. I feel like people are wondering. They don't know. This is giving me, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. The first and foremost is start with prayer and asking your God, your guardian angel to help you, and your angels. Ask them to help you. They are real. They can't do nothing because we have free will. But when you ask them, they can help you. I feel like someone has neck problems and knee problems, which is me. I told you, somebody is in a loss. They're in grieving. They're separating, divorce, hurting. But don't worry, you are in a healing stage. You will heal from whatever this loss or this grief was. I feel like somebody has a big hospital bill. Some type of hospital bill. 37 minutes. Come on. I don't want this to be King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like some people are, like, I don't want to say losing money, but it could be with the storm, the snowstorm, but not making enough money. Some type of loss when it comes to money. Yeah, and you know what? I put these three cards right here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all, my cards fell. Let me see. Oh. These three cards. I hope my butt wasn't all in the camera. If so, you gotta show. Hey. These three cards right here. We have the Four of Cups with the three of Swords, with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is some type of loss, some type of investment loss, some type of loss, house loss, money loss. losing out on money or something like that, wondering like, damn, what am I gonna do? Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. We got, see, the Justice card. Everything's gonna go in your favor. Don't worry. You can't see it now. Trust me, it is. I want you to connect with your community though. I do want you to use your resources and connect with your community. I don't know who that is for, but it's for someone. Spirit, anything else? Yes, they're showing me my self-care deck, and I feel like ooh, look at that. We got the Temperance card with the Ten of Cups. This means your divine partner is coming. Your partner, your what, how do they say that? Divine feminine or your divine masculine is coming. Temperance is about divine timing. You gotta wait. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on yourself, heal. But I feel like they're there, but they're coming. They're in the distance, but they're coming. The Temperance card with the Ten of Cups. Something that you're waiting on. Something that you're waiting on. It doesn't have to be a partner. It could be something. An email, a phone call, a housing, or something that you're waiting on. It's coming. Something that's going to make you really happy. It's coming. But you gotta pray on it and then let it go. Once you harp on it, oh my God, please, please, please. The universe knows that you don't have it, and they have to give you, they got to give you that. Nada. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the world, is the wheel. You're stepping on the wheel in the right way. That it's okay if it feels funky, but you're going in the right direction. The devil, the devil card is about temptation. It's about that person who keeps saying like, sleep with me one more time, and you keep doing it. The devil is about exchanging energy. That's when I got exchanging the wrong energy, doing the wrong thing. And it's like, you're smart. You know what you don't supposed to be doing. You know he got a person, she got a person. It don't have to be with that. The devil card is about doing. The devil card is like eating too much pizza. The devil card is like cursing too much. The devil card is like, oh, I'm gonna meditate, and I never meditate. Like the devil card is too much of, but the devil card is also about things in your life that's not serving you. You know what I mean? So this, I feel like this also, because I feel like this is a karmic lesson. A karmic love is in your life. A karmic something over and over. A cycle. I feel like it's some type of cycle. I feel like it's some type of cycle you going through. But my thing is, you know that if you keep picking the same type of person, ooh, excuse me. If not the same type of person, the same person. Then it is what it is. Woohoo! Look what I do for my people. All right, y'all. They wanted me to get the self-care deck out, but then I saw my deck. You know, this deck that I created. Let's see what comes out. I ain't doing you tonight. What comes out of here? Spirit, what do you want them to know out of here? I see it. Thank you. Be grateful, be open, and be blessed. I love it. Let it go and wait for the answer. That's what I just said. Sometimes you got to pray on something. You got to claim it and know you have it and let it go out of your head. The more you harp on it, the more the universe knows you don't have it. And so that's what they have to give you. Nada. Okay? What else, Spirit? What else? I'm getting the August 8th. August 8th. That could be somebody's birthday. That's a long time from now, or it could have been last year. I don't know. If your birthday is August 8th, or you know somebody August 8th, some of these messages is for you. Stop kidding yourself too. That's what spirit, look at that again, judgment. There's so much judgment going on right now, but you are judging you. Did I do the right thing? I feel so bad. Why did I do this? You judging you, and that's sabotaging yourself. Okay? Damn, and I was in the middle of saying something that I felt like belonged to somebody, but thank you. This and this one. All right. What is your addiction? Food, shopping, sex, scrolling, vices, drinks, smokes. Like, what is your vice? What somebody might be overly drinking, smoking, overly doing this, shopping, eating something right now because it's not a good time. It's not, you got the time. You have too much mental clutter. Too much mental clutter. Spirit is like, you got to clear that out. You got to clear that out. You got to clear that out. Observe and prioritize. This is the same card. Observe and prioritize. Don't sit around having mental clutter and you can't do nothing about it. You need to look at it, put it where it belongs, and prioritize. What can you do first? Okay, weigh your pros and cons. Okay, and I feel real relationship here, y'all. I'm telling you. Ugh. Surrender. Throw your hands up. Just throw your hands up and let it go. Avoiding. Are you avoiding a talk? Are you avoiding something? What are you avoiding? Are you avoiding something? I feel like you're avoiding picking up the phone. You're avoiding that talk. You're avoiding something. Somebody could be from Brooklyn. Or your name could be Brooklyn, like my friend. And hey, Brooklyn. Okay. But the bottom says New York. You could be from New York. You don't have to be from Brooklyn, but bottom of the deck says challenges that you will overcome. I'm claiming that for you. We will overcome it. You have to believe that spirit is talking to you right now. I'm getting a name that starts with a D right now. Some type of name that starts with a D. All right, y'all. Self-care deck 40. Oof, I don't want this to be an hour. Let's go. Let's go. The spirit, can I get 3 cards out of here, please? 3 cards. Sex. Wow, spirit. Yeah, watch your energy. Watch who you exchanging your energy with. Chanting. Some type of meditation. You don't have to chant. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It would be good if you did that. But if you don't, that's fine. Watch for the moon cycles and do some chanting or some meditation. Kundalini energy. Kundalini energy. Make an altar. Do something productive for the ancestors. Make an altar and put like $1 on there. Put some water on there. Put a little brandy on there if you have it. Hydrate. Drink more water. I am feeling like a Scorpio is walking in the room. Just here, I feel like there's a Scorpio in the room. Scorpio. Clear your energy field. Clear your energy of that Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, sing. Woo. If you're a singer, these messages are for you. It's time for you to take the next step. What you gonna do? Okay? It's time for you to... There's so many videos on YouTube. If you wanted to, like, sing, you know what I mean? If you want to do anything, YouTube University can help you. So don't tell me, like, you can't. Don't tell me, like, oh, I'm shy. Like, that ain't gonna help you. Read. If you're a reader, if you reading right now, a good book or whatever, these messages are for you. Health checkup. Please go to the doctor, get a health checkup. I didn't even touch on health, y'all, but that has been a long message on all these videos, is about watching out for the health, your health. But there's nothing no one could do. When you have that dream or you feel that knot or you got to go to the doctor and pay them later. Okay? Make an altar. I shuffled many times and it came out again. Sit. You got to make a sacred space. It doesn't have to be an altar. It could be in your closet. Make a sacred space. Okay? Clean your space. Clean your energy. All right? I got to go. I don't want this to be an hour. I love you. What is today? It's Monday, so happy Monday, and I hope you have a great Tuesday, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. I love you. Bye.